Alice burned all the gifts her husband Benjamin had given her. After tearing up the family photo her son had given her, Alice disguised the divorce agreement as an anniversary gift and handed it to Benjamin. Benjamin realized that Alice was different from before, but he firmly believed Alice wouldn't have the heart to leave. Little did he know that he was about to lose Alice. A few days earlier, Alice had been in a car accident, but she actually saw that Benjamin not only hung up on her call for help, but also held Jessica and took her to the hospital. And after Alice woke up in the hospital, her son not only refused to answer her calls, but also texted her saying he was celebrating Jessica's birthday. Alice realized her marriage was nothing but a joke. So Alice told Benjamin's grandfather that she wanted a divorce. Benjamin's grandfather offered $1 billion in exchange for Alice not divorcing. It turned out that back then, for Jessica, Benjamin had raced cars until he became disabled. Yet Jessica still went abroad. And in order to repay the grandfather's support, Alice took care of Benjamin until he recovered, and the two of them got married smoothly. Unexpectedly, after Jessica returned to the country, Benjamin abandoned Alice. The grandfather also knew that Benjamin had wronged Alice, so he asked Alice what other wish she had. Unexpectedly, Alice actually wanted Benjamin to be with Jessica. On the day Alice was discharged from the hospital, she unexpectedly saw Benjamin and her son both taking care of Jessica. The nurse said enviously that Jessica only had minor scrapes, yet Benjamin and his son took care of her every day. Seeing this, Alice told the nurse she had no family. After signing the papers, she wanted to leave, but found that her son took the initiative to cut apples for Jessica. When Benjamin saw Alice outside the door, he froze. Jessica asked him if he saw someone, but Benjamin said it was just someone unimportant. Hearing this, Alice went home and found the divorce agreement Benjamin had signed long ago. She remembered Benjamin's resistance to marriage and decided to give both herself and him true happiness. Unexpectedly, just after signing, her son came over and asked Alice to call him. Alice promised she wouldn't call him anymore, but her son didn't believe her. Seeing this, Benjamin brushed it off and said he would teach his son not to say things like that again. But Alice knew her son had learned all this from Benjamin, so she told Benjamin about the divorce. Unexpectedly, Benjamin was busy replying to Jessica and didn't hear a word Alice said. Alice was instantly heartbroken. Yet their son was still urging Benjamin to hurry up and take him to care for Jessica. After they left, Alice called her friend and said she would return to the research institute next week. Her friend worried that Alice was joking. Alice said she no longer wanted this family. Unexpectedly, Benjamin and their son suddenly came back and asked Alice what she didn't want. Alice lied and said she wanted to throw away some old things. Benjamin noticed that Alice was different from before, so he explained that Jessica was sick. Alice told them to go back and take care of Jessica. This made Benjamin think Alice was jealous of Jessica, so he no longer worried that Alice would leave. At this moment, their son ordered Alice to cook. Alice didn't want to argue with them, so she agreed. But during the meal, their son said he wanted to learn cooking for Jessica. Benjamin also praised his son for being thoughtful, but the son didn't feel at all that Alice, who had been cooking the whole time, was tired. So Alice suggested hiring a housekeeper, but Benjamin said he didn't like housekeepers. Alice bluntly said she was leaving. Benjamin believed Alice had no education or background, and that leaving him would make her a beggar. Their son also mocked her and said if Alice were as outstanding as Jessica, then he would believe Alice dared to leave. But Alice had given up everything to take care of her son, including abandoning her research career. Alice instantly lost her appetite. That night, Benjamin called out Jessica's name and tried to be intimate with Alice. Alice directly pushed him away, but Benjamin said, hadn't they always done it this way before? But in the past, after Benjamin covered Alice's eyes, Alice would cry. This time, Alice told him that she would sleep separately from him from now on. At the birthday party, their son kept holding Benjamin's and Jessica's hands, which made everyone think that Jessica was the boy's real mother. Benjamin explained that Jessica was just his friend. Seeing this, the guests whispered among themselves that Benjamin wanted to marry Jessica more. Alice didn't care either. She told her son that the birthday gift she prepared was in the storage room. It turned out that Alice had prepared all of her son's future birthday gifts in advance, but her son only cared about what Jessica had prepared. And Jessica casually took out a fairy tale book, and the boy said it would become his treasure. Even worse, the boy's birthday wish was to have Jessica become his mother. Benjamin scolded his son for going too far, but the boy fired back that Benjamin's study was also full of Jessica's photos. Before, whenever Alice entered Benjamin's study, Benjamin would use company secrets as an excuse to drive her out. But now Alice realized Everyone was helping Benjamin betray her. Jessica pretended to be pitiful and said if Benjamin hadn't had that unexpected car accident, Benjamin's wife should have been her. At this moment, the boy wanted to take photos to commemorate the day, but he not only refused to take photos with Alice, he even wanted Alice to be the photographer. Hearing this, Alice threw away her wedding ring. She no longer needed this family anymore.